Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. 2 days ago on Monday, Paul Ryan, yeah, that one, the Rhino, the same guy who's holding back national reciprocity, and in some circles you'll hear that he's holding back the Hearing Protection Act as well. Yeah, that guy, the one who says he's pro-Second Amendment. He was at a town hall event where he was answering questions from Charlottesville, the incident that took place, where unfortunately someone was killed by a car that blew through the crowd. Also on Trump's response to the whole incident, and other related tensions surrounding this whole racial tension flare-up that is taking place. And that's where it got interesting. That's where he was asked a question related to the Sikh temple shooting in 2012, and the question was asked by one of the children of the person who was killed in that attack. This person is known to Mr. Ryan previous to this incident, and that's where, for me personally, it sounded like a softball question, almost like he was there to ask this question only. Not that, you know, any politician would stack the deck, I mean, especially a Rhino. And the question kind of intimated that more should be done to keep guns out of the hands of people who will misuse them. Like, you can just crystal ball that shit, right? Now, the shooter, if you're not familiar with this whole incident, I'm not going to rehash history, but the shooter passed the federal background check. There were no obvious signs or symptoms that this person was going to go cuckoo and shoot up a place. But what they're looking to do is use suspected domestic terrorist as a term to deny people their Second Amendment right. So Paul Ryan's quote was this, and this is telling. He said, quote, "We have to do a better job of making sure that criminals don't get guns, or that people who are suspected of terrorism, like domestic terrorism, don't get guns. Just like we saw Heather Heyer was killed in an act of domestic terrorism. This fits into that category, so I think we have to do a better job of making sure that terrorists don't get guns." Now, Heather Heyer, unfortunately, it was a tragedy. She lost her life, but she wasn't killed by a gun. She was mowed down by a car. So now car incidents are gonna equal shooting deaths? So this guy drove through a crowd of people and killed somebody and hurt many others, and so now we're going to use something that somebody is suspected of to be a reason to take away a civil right without due process? And this is the Speaker of the friggin' House? The Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, Republican from Wisconsin, champions Second Amendment rights. He's telling you point blank in a town hall he wants to take rights away for something that you're suspected of doing. So mere hunches are what we're going to use now. Just a mere hunch. I think that person could be a terrorist. Let's take away all their civil rights. I think that person might do something bad with that gun. So let's take away their rights. This is what we're becoming. Ladies and gentlemen, are you getting ready? Because it's almost time to do what we have to do. Now, Ryan went on to say that we have to protect the rights, the Second Amendment rights, for law-abiding citizens. But every law that gets passed in this friggin' country is taking away a right from a law-abiding citizen when it comes to guns. If I have 11 rounds in Massachusetts, that makes me an assassin? No, it doesn't. So I'm a law-abiding citizen. I can only have a 10-round magazine here? Or my ARs, I can't buy an AR or an AK anymore in this state because Maura Healey, our Attorney General, has a hair across her ass? Gee, you took away a right from every law-abiding citizen without due process. Ladies and gentlemen, it is almost time. These people need to be put in check real quick. I would love to hear how this clown makes you feel, especially if you're somebody who lives in his district, his state of Wisconsin, somebody who might have voted for this clown. This is supposed to be the #1 position in the House of Representatives, the Speaker of the House. This is the most powerful guy in that whole body. And he wants to take away my rights, your rights, the rights of your children, the rights of your parents, the right of everybody I just mentioned to protect themselves from people who do stupid stuff, from people who go crazy and start to shoot up places. He wants to take away your ability and my ability to protect the ones we love, because somebody might think you might be doing something or suspect you might be doing something. No due process. I want to hear you chime in here in the comment section. What do you think is the next move? Where are they going to go from here? And where do we go from here? If you like this type of information, this type of news, please hit that thumbs up and share this with your friends to help get the news out. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so, as you'll get the fastest Second Amendment news, no matter where it happens in this country, right here on Guns and Gadgets. I appreciate your support more than you know, and until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry your weapon. Take care, everybody.